All right, next I'm going to show you cross-hatching. We're going to start out on paper, and then we will move to the scratch art. Okay, cross-hatching and hatching are extremely similar, same exact technique, except now we have lines going in two directions. So if you're going to do, should probably start. Diagonal one direction, you would do diagonal the other directions. So it would be lines going two directions, crossing over each other. So if you're going to do vertical, you would also do horizontal, okay? So this is with a gel pen. So you can see exact same technique. The more lines you put, the darker it gets. Mechanical, same exact thing. If you have mastered hatching, then you should be able to master cross-hatching. Cross-hatching will fill in areas more. It'll be quicker. Probably spelling graphite wrong. Okay. The don'ts are exactly the same. Okay. Same exact don'ts. Don't scribble this way and then scribble this way and scribble this way and scribble this way. Okay. No scribbles. I know it's quicker and it's faster, but it's lazy. Don't do it. These little loops are horrible. Same thing. No check marks. Okay. No checks, no loops, no scribbles. Okay, no loops. Same thing also, except in rare cases, you don't want patterns. The patterns usually look weird, especially in cross-hatching. Okay, almost all situations will not have a pattern. All right, so that is cross-hatching with pens and pencils, your do's and your don'ts. Try it out with a regular pencil. Try it out with, if you have mechanical pencils, your ballpoint pens, the markers that I gave you. Be very careful with the felt tip markers. If you are pressing too hard, you're going to cause the tip of the felt tip marker to actually splay out and like split. And once they split, they're no good and they can't do these techniques anymore. So you need to be very careful that you're not putting a lot of pressure so you don't split your pen, okay? Because you need those pens for another project. So you can use them to practice your cross-hatching so you'll get the technique down, but you're not going to use them until you have a project later on. And so you don't want to actually ruin your felt tip marker. So be very careful with that, okay? So now I'm going to show you cross-hatching. This is so much better to write with. Okay. I know it's a little small, but it is difficult to write with a tool. All right. So I'm going to show you paper clip. Okay, so it matches. Now remember, it is just hard to hold. That is the downside to the paper clips. They work so nice, but they're just hard to hold. So I highly recommend, if your wood one is not working like mine, I would just tape this and then you have the tool. So I would just get some tape it like this, then you actually have a tool that's going to work, because these things are awful, but this is pretty much the only tool I could send home with you guys. But the paper clip is magic, okay? So I would definitely want to just probably tape that. So and remember, if it's not scratching, just rotate it, because there's different edges here. Sometimes you just need a different angle. See, I started doing some little loops, and we don't want that. And you can turn your paper to get a better angle. There's nothing that says you can't. Okay, so it's about adjusting, okay? So that's the paper clip. This is the sharp wood metal one. And like I said, this one's kind of hard to find, but you can kind of see the difference. It does act a lot like the paper clip. Like, I'm honestly, other than the fact that it's comfortable to hold because it's bigger, I'm not seeing any real difference between this and the paper clip. It's just easier to hold. So it's nice, but you can just tape the paper clip to, and even if you have like a regular pencil, you can even just tape the paper clip to that. Whatever is more comfortable for you to hold, okay? Because this is kind of hard to hold. And then this is actually one of the scratch art tools that you cannot write with. Okay. These work nice, but like I said, you would have to go buy one, and nobody has to go buy anything. Okay? I don't want anybody to feel obligated to go purchase something. Especially if it's for one project. So, oh, did that a little high. There's your cross hatching. You can definitely see that cross hatching is easier to get lighter areas than the hatching, but all you would have to do is just add more lines. The more lines you add, the brighter it gets. Okay, so that's your cross hatching. Next, I'm going to show you stippling or pointillism.